Intentional leaders are authentic in everything they do, especially their mission, vision, and values, not only for themselves, but for the franchise that they're leading. I was fortunate to be able to be at the Glenpool Chamber of Commerce this week when the Oklahoma Attorney General, Gentner Drummond, talked with us about his office and how he's creating the culture of doing the right thing, no matter the consequences. That's intentional leadership. Now, he has to follow the laws, but you do the right thing, no matter the consequences. And he shared the story with us being the first lead fighter pilot in the first incursion of the first Gulf War. And after a successful mission, they were on their way back, and he was radioed by the AWACS mission control that was hovering nearby that there was a hostile in the area and to take the plane out. Gentner peeled back, and as he got closer within firing range, he could tell that something wasn't right. In his gut, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. The plane was flying low and slow and made absolutely no movement to be a hostile. Well, the third time that Gentner was ordered by mission control to shoot the plane down, this time was a one-star general that was in charge of the whole mission. Gentner refused because he had figured out what options he had. And he also knew the risk involved in doing a flyby recon to be able to see if the plane was friendly or not. He knew his distance of firing, and he knew the other plane and with the speed. So he did the flyby recon, and when he landed back at the base, he was promptly arrested and put in the stockade. Word got back to command that the fighter Gentner saved was a friendly prince. There are 8 characteristics that make up and show through with an intentional leader. Number 1, self-awareness. 96% of executives that were surveyed in a Stanford business study said that self-awareness was the number 1 key attribute. Number 2 is everything and everyone matters. They have mastered the art of being in the moment and not letting outside thoughts creep into their interactions, whether it's focused on individual work or a conversation with another person or 1,000 people. They've mastered the skill of keeping outside thoughts away from whatever's going on in the moment. Number 3, their actions align with their words. Always. And when they don't, they stand up to it and own it. Number 4, an intentional leader is purpose-driven versus ego-driven. Purpose-driven meaning giving back, helping out others. Ego-driven meaning solely driven by profits and personal gain. Number 5, intentional leaders expand skill mastery of their teammates. In the 94X movement, there's a story of the Beatonbow family who owned a successful luxury housing company. They were builders. They had gone through the initial stages, the rough initial few years. They were on growth mode. And their CFO came to them one day, told him he had a undeniable calling to be able to start his own company. And the thing was, it was luxury homes in the same area. The Beatonbow family preyed on that for a long time instead of calling their attorney to begin with. And not only did they allow the CFO to start his own luxury home company, they offered him and gave him resources to help him get started through those rough first years. Inspirational leaders, intentional leaders, have inspirational energy. People around them can feel it and feed off of it. There's an interconnectedness between their life, their work, everything that goes on. They minimize compartmentalization. And intentional leaders are also versatile communicators. And that doesn't mean they're inauthentic or put on a mask or act. What it means is they know the person they're communicating with and their style of receiving information, and they craft their message accordingly. Now, the franchise owner's dashboard will help you cover all of these areas. The first 3 sections talk about your vision, mission, and values, and clarify those for the culture that you want to create and the purpose that you have. The other 5 sections deal with the numbers and facts and plans and development to help you get to the point you want to get to. Now, the franchise owner's dashboard is free to download with the link in the comments. And along with that, I'm offering a mastermind class that starts on January 18th, 2024, 10 o'clock Central Time. It's a Thursday, and we'll meet every other week for an hour and a half to go through your franchise owner's dashboard, clarify and make your plans. And the link for the landing page is also in the comments. Now, the 5 actions to practice intentionality that I told you and promised that I'd give you at the end. Number 1, self-reflection. Create a habit, whatever works for you, of being and having quiet time to be able to think and reflect back on past conversations, past interactions. What can you do better? What went well? Build on those. Practice consistent follow-through. When you say you'll do something, get it done. Have a system for scheduling so that nothing falls through the cracks. Set your vision, mission, and values to be purpose-driven, to give back. Create your team development plan and go one step further and help each individual create their own plan based on what they want, based on what they want to accomplish. And create community engagement. Join your local chamber of commerce. Get involved in the community activities. After all, these are your customers. These are folks you're going to know on a daily basis. Thank you for watching this episode of the Successful Franchisee's Beautiful View. I invite you to subscribe, like, and share with me how you intentionally lead. Let me know something I left out. I love to learn every day. Stay safe and win every day.